Hi there, I'm Suranga from English Wind and today it is Total Immersion. අද මම Total Immersion වලට වෙනින් දෙයක් අරගෙන ආව conversation එකක්. මේක ඇවිල්ලා between a town boy and a villager. ගමේ ඉන්න කෙනයි town එකේ කෙනයි අතර වෙන conversation එකක්. ඉතින් spoken English වලදී ඔබ දකින්නට ඕනි අපි උපදෙස් දෙන එක නෙමෙයි. අපි කතා කරන එක. මම ඔබට කියන එක තේරෙනවද කියලා? දන්නේ නැහැ. අපි spoken English ගැන විස්තර කරන එක ඔබට වැඩක් නැහැ. ඒක ඔබටත් කරගන්න පුළුවන්. ඔබ දකින්න ඕනි ලැන්ග්වේජ් ප්‍රොඩක්ෂන් එක. ඒ කියන්නේ අලුතෙන් ලැන්ග්වේජ් හදන එක. ස්පෝකන් ඉංග්‍රීසි කියලා කියන්නේ ස්පීකින් කියලා කියන්නේ අලුතෙන් ලැන්ග්වේජ් හැදීම. මේ කන්වර්සේෂන් එක විස්තර කරාට මෙතන අලුතෙන් ලැන්ග්වේජ් හැදෙන්නේ නැහැ. මේක මම ලස්සනට විස්තර කරාට මේකේ අලුතෙන් ලැන්ග්වේජ් එකක් හැදෙන්නේ නැහැ. තියෙන එකක් විස්තර කිරීම ඒක සාමාන්‍යයෙන් අපි විභාග වලට කරන වැඩේ වගේ. අලුතෙන් ලැන්ග්වේජ් එක හැදෙනවා දකින්නකොට තමයි ඔබට ඒ වැඩේ පුළුවන් වෙන්නේ. විශේෂයෙන්ම එහෙමනම් වැඩියෙන් හොඳයි. ඉතින් මේ conversation එක village and town boy අතර එන එකක්. ඉතින් ඒකෙදි මේ තියෙන conversation එක මම කියලා මමත් ඒක එක විදිහට කියනවා. ඒක තමයි ඔබට වැදගත් වෙන්නේ. ඒ වෙලේ හදලා. ඒ කියලා කියන්නේ හිතුවන කවිය වගේ. ඒ කියන්නේ කොහේ හරි කොලයක ලියාගෙන හෝ කලින් හිතාගත්ත දෙයක් නෙමෙයි මේක මම කියවන ගමන් මම තවත් මොනවා හරි කියනවා. එතකොට ඔබට language production එක පේනවා. ඒකයි මගේ අරමුණ අද මේකෙදි. කතන්දරේ වගේ තමයි. හැබැයි ඉතින් එදිනෙදා භාවිතා වන phrases දේවල් ගොඩක් මේක ASCII ඇති. මම ඒවා එකිනෙක විස්තර කරන්න යන්නේ නැහැ. Okay. Between a town boy and a villager. Yeah, villager. Well, my lad, lad is boy. Well, my lad, are you making a long stay in our village? Oh, well, my lad, are you making a long stay in our village? You are going to stay in our village for a long period of time, maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks or sort of thing. That is what is important to you. What I'm talking about. I'm talking about all these things in this book in total immersion. That is total immersion. That is you are totally immersed in the language and I'm reading the conversation. I'm talking about this conversation in a different way without stopping all these things. At times I use singular words so that you can understand properly. It's okay. Even in total immersion you can use a bit of mother tongue, that is L1 in a way. Okay. Well, my lad, are you making a long stay in our village? My lad, my boy, you are going to stay in our village for a long period of time? Yeah, that is 2 weeks, 3 weeks? Town boy. No, I wish I were. Oh, no, I wish I were. Oh, that was my wish. But I have no chance. I wish I were. I wish I did it, but I didn't do it. I wish, that is my wish. I liked very much, but no chance for me. That is why he say, no, I wish I were. If I happen to live here for a long period of time, that would be quite interesting, really good, uncle. But the problem is I have no chance to be here for a long period of time, as you say. Yeah, that is the thing. I wish I were. I shall have to go back to town in a few days. Worse luck. I shall have to go back to town. I shall have to go back to town. That is, it is my program. That is what's happening. So I have to go to town after, say, 1 week or so. I came to the village to spend here for 1 week or so, very short period of time, little period of time, and then little time, then I have to go to town back. That is the thing. That is, I'm quite unfortunate. I understand. I think you understand this thing because you must have passed your grade 9 and things like that. So you understand this perfectly. So I'm not going to stop what I'm talking about. That is what you should see without my going to singular again and again. And that is useless because when you are listening to singular, you happen to lose your formation of your tracks and everything in your brain. So we are going to the conversation again. No, I wish I were. I shall have to go back to town in a few days. Worse luck, a bad luck, not a good luck, worse luck. Worse luck? Village man, it was really sort of a problem to him. He doesn't understand what's happening. Why this guy says it's a bad luck going again to town. Worse luck, you say? You think you are unfortunate? Worse luck, you say. Why don't you like the town? Why don't you like the town? Don't you like the town? Wonderful. How can that be? You say that you have to go to town back soon. You think you are quite unfortunate. You think it's a bad luck. How can that be? I don't think so. Yeah. No, I hate it, Kolla says. No, I hate it. I don't like it. Hate, love. Opposite words, that is antonyms. I love, I hate. I love, I hate. I love ice cream. I hate ice cream. I don't want ice cream. Yeah, things like that. No, I hate it. I hate it. I hate what? I don't like being in town. Yeah. I should love to work on a farm in the country. Ah, Kolla says, I should love to. I would like to. I should love to means I would like to. I would like to work on a farm in the country. I should love to work on a farm in the country. In the country means in village. Countryside is where you find village, town and countryside. Country mouse and town mouse. You remember the story? Yeah, once I said. No, I hate it. I should love to work on a farm in the country. You shouldn't say so now. Sorry? You don't say so. You don't say so. Game man says, you don't say so. You don't say so. Exclamation. Yeah, that is. You don't say so. You don't say so. Pisuda. You don't say so. Munai me. You don't say so. You don't say so means not you do not say so. You don't say so. You should say it in that way, in a particular way. In single we say, yeah, pisuda. Munai me. Baila kata karanne. So, you don't say so now. You don't say so. Yeah, now. Now, if I could get a job in town, I should not care if I never saw the country again. The village man says, now, the thing is this, Kolla, if I could get a job in town, if I could get a job in town, you just think that I have a job. I have to work in town. Yeah. I should not care if I never saw the country again. I should not care. It's okay for me. I don't want to come back to the village, country again. Country is the village side. Or if I have a job in a town, I don't want to come back to village. That is what he says. Now, if I could get a job in town, I shouldn't care. I shouldn't care. I don't care. I don't care coming back. I don't care about that. If I never saw the country, it's okay for me to. If I never ever come to the countryside, it's quite okay for me. It's quite okay. I would like to be in town for the rest of my life, he says, yeah. Kolla says, town boy, that's funny. That's funny. Pisu, that's funny. The town is noisy. The town is noisy. Yes, beep, beep. Town is noisy. Dirty. Everywhere there is a dust. Yeah. And smoky. Smoke, lot of smoke that is from vehicles, and everywhere the smoke comes. But here in country, the sun shines. Oh, I can see this. Oh, sun shines, yeah. But here in the country, the sun shines. Do you think that in town sun does not shine? Sun shines, but you cannot see. Why? Everywhere the buildings. You cannot see the sun, perhaps. Yeah. Maybe you can see the sun, but when you see the sun, it is hot sun, glazing sun. You cannot look at the sun. You cannot observe the sun because it is too hot. And we are not generally, when we are walking, I mean looking at the sun this way, turning your head up. No, we don't do that. Yeah. The town is noisy, dirty and smoky, but here in town the sun shines. Here in town the sun shines. You can see the sun shining because when basically sun rises in the morning and sun sets in the west in the evening, we can see the sun because when we are walking along roads, we can see the sun. Yeah. But in town you cannot see. You can see buildings in the morning horizontally. In this way, what you can see is not the sun. You can see buildings, vehicles, and most of the other things that in town. Yeah, that is what is happening. Smoky, but here in the country the sun shines, the sky is blue, the birds sing, and the fields are full of flowers. I think the villagers must be very happy and healthy. Kolla says, I think the villagers must be very happy and healthy. I think villagers, people live in village must be really, really happy and really, really healthy. They don't want doctors, apple a day keep the doctor away. Just like that, they don't want doctors. Yeah. I think villagers must be very happy and healthy. Yes, no doubt, village says. Yes, no doubt. It's very nice for you as a change for a few days. Yes, yes. Villager says yes. Wonderful. No doubt. No problem. No doubt. It's very nice for you as a change for a few days. Yeah, it's really nice if you want to spend here in village for a few days, 2, 3 days. Um, I mean, 1 week or so, it's quite okay. Yeah, it's really good. It's really nice being village, being here for few days, say 5 or 6 days. That's quite good. Yeah, I understand. Yes, but no doubt it's very nice for you as a for a change, as a change for a change. If you come to village, that will be quite okay as a change for a few days. But if you had to live here always, you would not like it. But if you had to live here, if you happen, I can give you the meaning. For example, if you had to live here, I can say it's in Sinhala. It's useless. You break the pattern. You break what is going in your head. You destroy your, what do we call, neural pathways forming in total immersion, destruction, total destruction. Huh. So that is the reason why I'm explaining everything away in English again. The conversation goes and I'm explaining the conversation, even making new conversations. Do you understand what I say? Yeah. If you had to live here always, you would not like it. Guy, the thing is actually, you have come to live here. You are living here for 1 week, I think. So if you want to live here for, I mean, rest of your life or few years, you would not like it. There are many things to say. Clear. To live here always, you would not like it. Country life is dull and slow. Country life is dull and slow. Country life is dull, dull. No hustle and bustle. The busy life in town, you cannot see that. The Miharka is going this way and that way, and there are paddy fields, things like that, very slow moving. That means, I mean, no changing situation. Shashatas, patapatas, beep, 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 beep. I can hear the sort of sound produced by ambulance as it is close to a hospital. And even I think you can hear sort of horns and things like that, hustle and bustle in town life. Yeah. Country life, dull and slow. Dull and slow. Slow is not that much changing situations. Not sort of changing, you understand, right? Oh, yeah, yeah. A bus is going, yeah. Country life is dull and slow, and the people are stupid. He says the people are stupid. Yeah, people are foolish here, he says. And there are no amusements. There are no amusements. There are no jolly good things to do. Go to parties or go to sort of hotels or things like that. We can entertain. We can be happy. Things like that. Yeah, that is why I want to tell you, if we have sort of hotels and we can go and we can have a sort of a buffet and sort of dancing a bit and karaoke music, a lot of things, amusement. We like, everybody would like it. Yeah, that is it. But in village, you cannot find all these things, amusements. And no chance of making money and getting on. No chance of making money and getting on. In village, no sort of jobs, that sort of job, or you cannot do business here in village. So the thing is actually you cannot earn money. They say no chance of making money and getting on. Making money, you understand. Getting on is getting on, different meanings. Getting on means associating people, being friendly with people. How are you getting on with your friends? Yeah, that is the nature of friendship, nature of association, or whatever it is. And another getting on is improvement. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He is getting on in a very good way. Getting on, improving. Yeah, no chance for improvement in village life. He says, yeah, and no chance of making money and getting on. I like a bit more life than you can get in a village. I like a bit more life than you can get in a village. Village says, I like a bit more life. Village says, this is not the life. I like a bit more life. This life is not good. I need a bit more life. My life is, I'm not quite satisfied with my life. I need a bit more life than you get in a village. You say that you are having a sort of a good life in village, but I need more than that. Oh, in a village, town boy. Well, I'm in an office. Town boy says, well, uncle, I'm in an office and it is a dull work, not interesting. Dull is not, it is not interesting work, uncle. How would you like to sit in a stuffy room all day on a stool, doing accounts and filling papers and writing letters? Ah, how would you like to? How would you like to? How it happens to you? Yeah. If you happen to be in my position, what would happen? Kolla asks, yeah. How would you like it? I think would not like it, he says. How would you like it to sit in a stuffy room? Sit in a stuffy room. Stuffy room. I can give you the singular meaning, useless guys. Stuffy room. Stuffy room means no space. And it is stuffy. Everywhere this and that and things like that, cupboards and everything stuffy. No room to go here and there, stuffy. Packed, compact sort of thing, stuffy room. Stuffy room means you have no enough room. Room means the space to move about, go here and there. I have my desk here, she has her desk here, and both eyes there. And it is not just like village life. Well, I'm in an office and it is dull work. How would you like to sit in a stuffy room all day on a stool? In a stool, yeah. Stool of doing accounts, you understand, and filling papers and writing letters, you understand. I need not explaining things away that much. I think farm work must be very jolly. I think farm work must be very jolly. Farm, you know what farm is? Farm, where animals are. Things like villager. You would not think so if you had to do it. You would not think so. Now you say that you would like very much if you happen to, if you have the chance to work in a farm, but if you really go to a farm and do the real work, you would find it not interesting, my guy. That is what he's saying. I think farm work must be very jolly. You would not think so if you had to do it. It is all right in nice weather like this. Yeah, now today it is nice weather in a way. It's all right. It's all right means it's okay. All right. It's all right. It's all right. No problem. It's all right. No problem. Yeah. It's all right in a nice weather like this. It's all right in a nice weather like this. If it is weather is like this, it would be okay. But it is no joke. But it is no joke. But it is no joke. Getting up before dawn. But it is no joke. It is really serious, bang. It is no joke. It is not funny. It is not that easy. It's not joke. Even in singular, we would say, joke to me. It's the same idea. Yeah, it's no joke. Getting up before dawn. Getting up before dawn. It is no joke. Getting up before dawn in village. Getting up before dawn. Getting up means, right, you have to sleep at night and you have to get up in the morning. Getting up before dawn. Dawn, DAW and dawn is basically the, in the morning we can see the light, sunlight appearing in the sky. Yeah, but not the sun. You cannot see the sun, but you can see the sunlight. That time is dawn. You know the meaning in singular. It is useless using the singular term. So, for example, you get up and you come out, and you would find the sky is really, really pink in color. You cannot see the sun, but the sky is pink. That is dawn. The darkest hour is nearest dawn. The saying, the darkest hour is nearest dawn. Proverb, they say that we find it is really, really dark before dawn. That is, in your life, it is too bad for you just before a good period. Always after a very bad period in life, a good period comes. So therefore, when you find a bad period, you have to think that, okay, the bad period comes because now a good period is coming, appearing. Yeah, the darkest hour is nearest dawn. You would not think so if you had to do, it's all right in nice weather like this, but it's no joke getting up before dawn on a cold winter morning. Yeah, it's it's weather like this, but it's no joke getting up before dawn on a cold winter. Cold winter. Winter means the I mean the season that really cold. Cold winter morning to milk the cows, to extract, to get milk from the cows. Plugging, that is really cold. And plugging, plugging is using buffaloes, people in the paddy fields, they plug the field. Yeah, there is something, I cannot remember the name of that. Yeah, whatever it is. Plugging all day in the rain. Wet through and covered with mud. Wet through, soaked. And wet through means really your clothes, everything soaked with water. It's watery. Everywhere it is water. Your hair, everywhere it is water. You are covered with water in a way. In the rain, wet through and covered with mud. Oh, working in the fields in the blazing sun. And working in the fields in the blazing sun, that is very hot sun, glaring sun. It's really difficult to work in fields when the sun is really hot. Yeah, sun is really hot. Plugging all day in rain. Plugging all day in rain. When it is raining, we are doing plugging. That's really bad. Wet through and covered with mud. Working in the fields in the blazing sun. Farming is no play. Farming is no play. No play. No play means no. Play is, that bis, and playing in the playground, what small kids do is playing. It's people would like it. I mean, small guys like playing football, playing things. But it is sort of a happy event. But this is not something like that. This is not that much happy. Not that much happy means this is not a happy thing. They say farming is no play. Sellamak නෙමෙයි හොඳේ. But hard and tiring work. Tiring work. You become really tired. Tiring work. I would love to be in the bustle of a big town. I would like to be in a bustle. Bustle means always busy. Beep, beep, lot of things happening here and there, and vehicles moving, and lot of sounds and people moving. Bustling is not very calm and quiet. Everything is in a moving. Everything is moving, and it is dynamic in a way. Yeah, I would love to be in the bustle of a big town and walk along the crowded street. Walk along the crowded street. Oh, I like that, because we have no crowded street in village. And see the fine shops. See the fine shops. Shops are really good. We like to go to shops to buy, and mostly for window shopping. You know what window shopping is? Window shopping is we are just looking at the things in town. I mean, in shops, but we are not going to buy. We just, when walking along the street or at TVs, we are window shopping. Going to shops, so looking at things in shops, not to buy, just to, see what type of things they are selling. Yeah, I would love to be in the bustle of a big town and walk along the crowded streets and see the fine shops. It must be grand, very good. Town boy. Well, I wish we could change places. Town boy says then, well, I wish we could change places. If we can change places, if I can come to village and if we can go to town, we will be satisfied. That is what Kolla says. Oh yeah, uncle, I understand what you say. Okay, you like town and I like village, countryside. So I wish if you can go to town and I can come to village to live life. Yeah, that is it. Then uncle says, experienced guy. Village says, so do I. So do I. So do I. I like that. So do I. So do I. I think in the same way, similar way, so do I. But I dare say that I understand. What I have to say is this. I know that. Yeah, just listen to me. I dare say that if we happen to change places, as you say, if we could, we should both of us soon be tired of it. We should be soon tired of it. We will be tired of it. What is tired of it? What happens when we are tired? Ayyo, ammo. Yeah. Soon we will come to that state. So what he says is, I'm quite sure that if we do that, we will become tired very soon. Yeah. Could be we should both of us soon be tired of it. You would want to get back to your town in 6 months. You would want to get back to your town. You would like to go to your town within 6 months. In 6 months' time, a town in 6 months, then maybe I understand I would like town, but maybe I would be longing for my village again. Longing, Longing. I crave, I like very much, I love. Yeah, I'm mad at that, and I would like very much to come back to town. Longing is, I mean, the craving, like very much. Longing is basically, if you love, if you want to do something, if you want to have something that you don't have, that is longing. Longing, yeah, longing. I would be longing for my village again. That is it. Now, guys, I think you understand what I'm talking about. So, what happens to us is generally we are listening to Sinhala always. Even though we can explain things away. Now, for example, if you go to grade 9, grade 10, grade 11 or so, you have learned a lot of English, good amount of English. The problem is that you have not made your, I mean, what do we call, neural pathways for spoken language. To form new neural pathways, new roads for spoken English in your head, you should listen to the sound. When you hear the sound, conversational language, what you hear, it is designed inside. Yeah. If you are listening to songs always, you remember the songs. You can sing songs in a way. If you draw pictures for a long period of time, when you, whatever you do continuously, I mean, in the brain makes new roads for it. So when you are thinking that you are learning English, when you listen to Sinhala, what happens is that, I mean, you are destroying, you are, I mean, removing the forming roads. This is really a simple language, as you see. I'm really sorry why we learn English predominantly, mostly in Sinhala. It's okay, using Sinhala is really good to learn English language or any language that is our mother tongue. But if something can be understood when explaining the thing in English, why do we do that in Sinhala? That is argument. Yeah, okay. I'm going to wind up the lesson. Not the lesson that, yeah, in a way it is not a lesson, it is total immersion. So if you like these type of things, give your suggestions and comment, and give us a like, and press the bell icon, and think about notifications, and share the video to your loved ones and your friends, showing that there is an avenue. This is 171, that is. And most importantly, comment, say something, write something. It's okay in Sinhala. Yeah, I like it very much. And we learn a lot from what you say. Bye.